Hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? Back again. This is Jamil. And basically, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 out of 10 fragrance, but I also have three honorable mentions. And the reason why two of these fragrances are honorable mention out of the three is because I just recently purchased these fragrances. I have them probably about 3 months, 3 to 4 months, and that's why they are honorable mentions. And the other one I have for years, but it just doesn't projects as well. But the scent is excellent. So my term of a 10 out of 10 is the basically the overall scent. If the fragrance have great longevity, then that is definitely a plus. If it has great projection, that's definitely a plus. You may be surprised with this list. You may get some people may not agree with certain things that I'm gonna put out of here. That's basically a 10 out of 10 fragrance for me. But like I said, I guarantee you, anybody will tell you, if it smells good, they put it as a 10 out of 10. But it's a little iffy on certain things. But coming at my number one honorable mention, it's by the house of Prada, and this is Alone. This is the flanker of the original. This is the much fresher version, and I get 5 to 6 hours with this fragrance, but it doesn't project. It doesn't project as much, but the sillage is very good on this one. But the smell is like a 10 out of. The smell is a 10 out of 10 for me. This is Prada Leon. Some people will prefer to the intense, but sometimes I don't want to. I don't want a fragrance I'm gonna get too much notice. So some of these fragrances may be a personal for me. So that's why. This is Prada Leon, and this is the people says the flanker version of the original one. Bam. Coming at my next one, and this is from the house of Frappin, and this is called 1270. Now, anybody will tell you that this one doesn't last long. They probably get 5 or 6 hours with this one. But the bottle is excellent. I love the bottle. I love the scent, but the longevity and the sillage is not that great. So this is more of a close encounter scent that people would love to be around you. But the thing about it is, it's for the fall. And that's what I like about this fragrance. It's for the fall. Fall is my best season. Even though my birthday is in July, I'm a summer baby. But again, I just love this fragrance because this fragrance is a 10 out of 10 smell for me. Now, coming at my third honorable mention, and this fragrance right here is from the house of Tom Ford, and this is called Oud Mineral. And the reason why this is an honorable mention is because I just recently purchased this fragrance like 3 months ago, and that's the reason why this fragrance is a honorable mention. This fragrance could be top 2, 3 on my list, and this is definitely my best oud fragrance. But like I said, I have to spend much more time with this fragrance in order to pit this in my 10 out of 10. It's just an honorable mention. Honorable mention doesn't mean you're going to actually win the Grammy. It's just you're going to be you're going to be nominated, but you may not get the award. So like I said, this one did not get the reward, but maybe the next try, this one will get it. This is my third honorable mention, Tom Ford Oud Mineral. Now, coming at my 10, now for my number 10 fragrance, my 10 out of 10 fragrance, and this is going to be the house of Giorgio Armani, and this is called Acqua di Gio Profumo. Yes. Has marine notes, has frankincense, patchouli, gorgeous patchouli, lasts long, very beautiful. The smell is awesome. I wasn't crazy with the original one that came out in the early '90s. I didn't like that one. But that was the hottest fragrance that was out back in that time. But I tell you one thing though, it took them this long just for them to come out with this one. They did a great job. They definitely did not let me down with anything with this fragrance. Um, like I said, it's definitely a designer fragrance. It's something that you probably definitely want to get your hands on or get your nose on, and because this is right here is probably most likely probably will be their top biggest seller over the original, within after a while. Get it now before it end up being not discontinued but more being reformulated. This is Aqua di Gio Profumo coming at number 10. Coming at number 9 is from the House of YSL, and this is called Noble Leather by Yves Saint Laurent. Now you cannot go wrong with this one. To me, this is very little bit similar to Tom Ford Tuscan Leather, and what make this smells like Tom Ford Tuscan Leather a little bit because you had the leather in this one, you had the saffron, you had the dry fruits, and you had the vanilla. Um, this is a great scent right here, much more wearable. Um, it's not as dark, it's not as rugged as Tom Ford Tuscan Leather, but this is more, I would say, more unisex, which is much better. I could see a woman wearing this one. Definitely a man wearing this one. Well, a confident woman wearing this one. Definitely a man wearing this one, which I am. And you can't go wrong with this one. When I actually purchased this bottle, I got this bottle for over $200 something dollars. On the other day, actually yesterday, because I'm doing this video today, and I seen it on Notino for like $124. Man, you cannot go wrong with this one. This is an 80 ml bottle. Um, there's all people. There's definitely some of your favorite YouTube reviews did a review on this fragrance as well, and trust me, this is probably one of the best one when it come out of the Tom Ford out of the smell very similar to Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. This is probably one of the best ones right here. Definitely, in my book, the best one. YSL Noble Leather by Yves Saint Laurent, coming at number 9. Now, coming at number 8, the fragrance of this one, like I said, I may get some slack for this one, but I'm going to tell you why before people start jumping on me. And this is called The House of Creed, and this is called Creed Aventus. And the reason why this one is going to be coming at my number 8 is because that Creed has batch numbers, and sometimes um, the longevity changes. Sometimes the overall smell changes, but like I said, it still smells good. It's still Creed Aventus. You still get the apple. You still get the birch. You still get the blackcurrant. You still get the pineapple that's in there. So, but like I said, just a little bit changes in the smell and the projection and the silage. But like I said, but as this age and as it get better, then the longevity gets better, the projection gets better. But since I just recently got this bottle, and everybody has smelled Aventus, and this is the batch numbers 17V01, and this is right here coming at my number 8, and this is Creed Aventus. Now, coming at number 7 is from the House of Christian Dior, and this is Christian Dior Homme Sport. Now, this is the vintage version. This is the one with the red collar. You can't go wrong with this one. I had the 2012 one. I never smelled the 2017 one, but I would like to smell that one. I would like to purchase that one day. Gave a lot of slack. You know, people didn't. I've read some reviews on it. People actually didn't like that one. People actually prefer the 2012 or this vintage one. So I had the 2012 one. Went through that one, and I bought this off of eBay. And I guess the person that was buying it, you know, that person that was selling it didn't know that it was the vintage one. They said that it wasn't, the fragrance wasn't for him or for her, and I ended up buying it. Got it for like $35. Had it for like 2 or 3 years now. And how I know it's the vintage one is by the red collar, and also you have the batch code that's underneath this one right here, and that's how I know. Christian Dior, and this one's coming at number 7. Coming at number 6 is from the House of No, hold up. One, two, three, four. Okay. Coming at my next one is from the House of Creed Royal Oud. Creed Royal Oud. Probably one of the best oud fragrances that's out here in my book, because it's the oud is very fresh in this one. It's not too oudy. It's not stank. Um, it's fresh. It's clean. It's probably one of the most oud fragrance that you could wear all season, all year long. But I would not wear this in 110 degrees heat. Probably the high is probably 80. You could definitely get away with Creed Royal Oud. Definitely a compliment getter. Definitely smell regal. Smell very royal. Um, but yeah, Creed Royal Oud. Can't go wrong with this. My next fragrance that people will most likely put that in a definitely top 10. They top 10 fragrance, or they top 10 10 out of 10 fragrance for them. It will be by the house of By Killing, which is my favorite house. I have two favorite houses: is By Killing and also Amouage. This is Back to Black. Can't go wrong with this fragrance right here. Lasts long, smells good, 24 hours longevity, projection, a unisex fragrance. Your girlfriend could wear this, your wife could wear this, whoever could wear this, your granny could wear this. You definitely won't get no problem with this one right here. And this is by the House of Killing, Back to Black. Coming at my next fragrance, the House of Tom Ford Neroli Portofino Forte. To me, this one right here is definitely much better than the original one, Tom Ford Neroli Portofino, and it's definitely better than the Neroli Portofino Aqua. I like this one better because it gives me much more longevity. It actually smells a little better, have a little bit of oomph in it. Smell very fresh, smell very clean. Probably the best neroli that I ever smelled in my life. But I do have another fragrance that also has neroli, but it's not dominated by neroli. And this fragrance right here, Tom Ford Neroli Portofino Forte. Now coming at my next fragrance, this is called Tom Ford Oud Wood. Yes, this is Tom Ford Oud Wood. You get this nice Chinese pepper. You get some cedar in here. You just get everything with this fragrance right here. And I had this fragrance for a couple of years now. I used to have the Tom Ford Oud Wood with the little gold plating. Somebody stole that. I don't know who did it, but one of my family members, probably took that one, and but I don't know who did it, so I can't really say anything about it. But like I said, I had to go out and buy me another one, and spent a lot of money on that one. So I'm still very upset, because I actually liked that one, that Tom Ford Oud Wood, much better, because it was more darker. It was more. It had just a little bit more of presence. But this one right here is just much more fresher. But like I said, it's still a 10 out of 10 for me, and this is Tom Ford Oud Wood. Coming at my number one. Sorry. Amouage Reflection, man. This one also has neroli, jasmine. Man, a woman could wear this one. A man could wear this one. To me, this is very unisex to me. The bottle is nice. You get tons of juice. You could definitely get this at a discounted Fragrance Net, Notino, and all them guys, man. You could probably get this for like $150. So rather spending $300-$400 going to the Amouage store in Manhattan. You definitely can't go wrong with this one right here. And this is my number one Amouage Reflection, man. Peace. Everybody have a good day.